Hey everybody, Alex Romanov has signed his contract, finally. He signed his ELC, 3 years. There's no announcement on the money, but he signed his 3-year ELC, and he will be coming to Montreal as soon as possible. So, Romanov is a 20-year-old, 5'11", 185-pound defenseman. That I said already. He's been in the KHL for the last, I think, 2 seasons. He's played 86 games there. 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points, and a plus 37. At the World Junior Championship the last 2 years, he had played 14 games, 2 goals, 12 assists for 14 points. So obviously, with the against younger players, his numbers are better. Against the men, they're not as good. But when you got to consider he's only 20 years old, I think once he's here, once he's playing here, and he's been here a couple of years, I think his offensive numbers are going to be a lot better than he showed in the KHL. To what extent, I don't know exactly. And remember, he's going to be more of a defensive defenseman. So, but I think it'll be better than that. He's going to bring more offense than his KHL numbers suggest. He's the kind of defenseman that controls play, always in the play. He's always involved in the play when he's on the ice. He transitions really well into offense and supports the offense really well. That's what I just read that about him. That he transitions really well, and it allows him to support the offense in the offensive zone. Always moving his feet, which probably is what allows him to transition so well. When you're not moving your feet, you can kind of get sort of skated around really easily because you're not really. It's a fast game right now. You got to be moving all the time. And when you're moving all the time, you're easy to jump into the play, to jump into a transition situation or stuff like that. He'll be in Montreal apparently when the borders open again. So he's really chomping at the bit, as they say, to get to Canada, and he wants to start playing as soon as possible. If the NHL resumes and allows teams to sign and play prospects, Romanov will play and finish the 2019-20 season. If they don't, then he'll be in camp for next season and moving forward. So it's been something that the rumor has been that the reason he hasn't been signed to a contract was because they're waiting to find out whether he will be playing if they resume or he won't be allowed to play. Because remember, if he does play, it is going to burn one of those years of the ELC. But it turns out they signed him anyway without knowing the answer to that question. And we'll find out I imagine when the NHL decides on what's going on, when they make the announcement, those are the kind of things they're going to also announce. Let's see, MB, which is Marc Bergevin, is on record saying Romanov should start on the third pairing. And that's where he should start. At 20 years old, come to the NHL for the first time. Third pairing defenseman. And I think he'll do a good job there. And he'll work his way up as the season or even the, seasons go on. Quotes from Alex Romanov. I'm ready to play in the AHL. I'm ready to play in the NHL. I'm ready to play in North America. It is my dream to play in the NHL. It is my dream to play in Montreal. Nice words. Like to hear that. And a quote from Marc Bergevin, which is a little too long for me to have written up there. He'll be a defenseman who, at 23 or 24 years old, will give us 24, 25 minutes a game against the best opposing lines. The type of defenseman who we will put on the ice to protect a lead or play the last 30 seconds of a power play when you know the opposing team is coming with their big line. So in other words, they're quite confident of the talent level that this guy has, his ceiling, and I don't see why not. I'm really happy and excited. And sorry I'm bringing this to you a little late, although if you're watching it not on the day that I recorded, you wouldn't know that it's late. But yeah, I found out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I decided to take a little time away from looking at Twitter and seeing, so I missed it. So probably everybody's heard about this by now, but that's my take on it. I'm really happy to hear that he's finally signed his ELC, and we don't have to wait anymore or wonder when that's going to happen. And we know that when hockey does resume, more than likely when hockey does resume, he will be playing. If not, it'll be the next season. So that's it. There's my take on it. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. And while you're on the way down there to do that, leave me any comments about how you feel about it. What you think There's not much. I'm sure everyone's going to be happy, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below there. And while you're all down there, if you haven't already, subscribe, ring the notifications bell. That's going to get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talking Habs. I want to thank everybody for watching, and yeah, go Habs, go. And please, everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you next video. Peace out.